All right, guys, how we doing? All right, here we go. Let's go.
I do, yeah. Bob, seeing me, you've been on both sides of that before. What is it like to be on the side that doesn't end up on top?
What was the last part?
It doesn't end up on top.
Yes, this is the Apple Cup. I mean, it hurts. Our kids are hurting in there. I'm hurting. It's you want to win football games, and this one's a special one. So it's not easy. That's for sure.
Bob, what was the thought to go with Sam in this game?
Give us a spark. Do something different. Had to do something different. We needed to. I think he showed some flashes, and the 4 turnovers, kill you. And we didn't get any turnovers on defense, and they weren't all his fault by any means. But I hope Husky Nation can see this guy's got a very bright future in front of him. I think you're in good hands.
Were you going to play him the whole game, no matter what? And that was just
Yeah, I went up to him toward the end there and just kind of looked him in the eye and said, "You good? You okay?" And he said, "Coach, I want to keep going." And so we're good with that.
Bob, you've been coaching a long time. When you get a quarterback like that as a freshman and he throws 4 interceptions like that.
All his fault. Yeah.
How do you keep his confidence up? What do you say to him, and what kind of an impact do you think?
I think you gotta look him in the eye. I mean, you're not going to pull a kid after 1 interception, which we certainly weren't going to do. And like I said, I think you just got to look him in the eye, and you got to get a feel for him and make sure he's ready and good. And we felt good about that, and we felt like we wanted to roll with him. It wasn't going to hurt. We weren't winning a lot of games, and so we felt like we wanted to spark and do something different, and we kind of felt like Sam would do that for us.
Is he wired to not let a game like this?
Say that again?
Is he wired to not let a game like this impact him?
Oh, yeah. He was great. I mean, the guy's crushed not to win, but he's not crushed in terms of spirit and quarterback play and all that. He's going to be a really good player for the UW.
How did Dylan handle that?
Good. He is a true competitor. I couldn't be more proud of Dylan. He was his biggest fan, biggest cheerleader all week.
Of course, the outcome was different, but just throughout the game, how did this Apple Cup differ from all the other ones that you've been a part of during your time at UW?
Well, we lost this one, and so that's the biggest thing. And I would say that would be the biggest thing. I mean, you want to win the football game. We didn't win it. And so got some great memories of winning a lot of football games around here, and certainly the Apple Cup is one of them.
Was it difficult to motivate your guys after a season like that, or does that kind of naturally come with just the stakes of this game?
It has not been difficult to motivate these guys at all. Certainly the Apple Cup has a special meaning to it. I hope that you guys, I've come up here every week and told you guys that we've never backed down, never quit, and I don't think these guys have. They have fought the entire time, and I could not be more proud of them.
The interceptions speak for themselves, but what else didn't happen for you guys? What most surprised you about an inability to get traction in this game?
Yeah, we didn't sustain drives. We needed to stay on the field longer offensively and get some drives going. And 2 weeks in a row, we did not create a turnover on defense. And so when you're -8, I think it is, in 2 weeks in the turnover margin, it's not a good thing.
What did you see from Washington State offensively that made them kind of tough to stop?
Well, they ran the ball better than they have in the past. They've done that all year, running the ball better. I think they've been more patient with the run than they have in the past. And we didn't slow them down as much run-wise as we needed to.
Everything in flux right now. What's the plan for the coaching staff and the players over the next week or so?
Players will take a little bit of time off like we always do. We're a quarter system school, and they need to finish strong academically, and that's the big focus right now. We're not going to a bowl game, and they'll start lifting and get back into it in about a week or so.
How about the coaching staff?
Well, we'll see what happens.
You put Camden Sermon in there?
We did.
Was that a special play or something?
Well, we wanted to actually, he's been our scout team quarterback and has great speed. And again, we want to do we had a little bit more of a package for him, actually. We want to get him there a little bit more than we did. It just did not work out. We had difficulty all year long trying to tackle that guy defensively when he's our scout team quarterback. And we just wanted to, again, do something that could give us a little bit of a threat running-wise by a quarterback.
For WSU, Delora had the best game that a QB's had against UW this season. What was he able to do to be effective in this game?
Completed passes, kept drives alive, and they did a nice job mixing up between the run and the pass.
What was your thought with 3 down linemen rushing there versus what you guys have done all season with 4 mostly?
Yeah, we've just been very successful in terms of against this type of offense in the past versus 3 down linemen. we did change it up a little bit. Maybe could have done a little bit more in terms of 4 down, keeping everything in front of us, and it has been a little bit of a success for us in the past. I mean, looking back, it's always hindsight's 20/20, but maybe a little bit more 4-man rush would have been good. Tried to blitz a couple times, they kind of hurt us. You got to pick and choose it against this kind of offense when you're pressuring.
Did you consider changing that somewhere at some point during the game earlier?
What we did mix it up a little bit more as the game went on, especially in the second half.
Anything else for Coach Gregory? All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.